What's up, guys? It's Eddie, and welcome back to another lunchtime money tip. I record these tips during my lunch hour so you can watch them during your lunch hour. This week, we're going to cover how to build your credit score for free. It's a beginner's guide, but before I start, let me please ask if you can smash the like button down below. It really does help the YouTube algorithm to promote these videos to others. So, with that said, let's jump on the screens and let's get started.
So you might be saying, why do I need to build my credit? The fact is, you're going to need to borrow money in the future, unless you're already born independently wealthy, because every time you apply for student loans, to a car, for a mortgage, or any type of short-term loans, even credit cards, they will pull your credit report. And the lower your score is, the more you pay in interest, or the higher risk of them rejecting your application for credit. So this is key. So let's get started. As with all my lessons, I always provide a disclaimer. The disclaimer is simple. This process is not done overnight and it does take time, months to years. Please be responsible with all the credit you obtain during that time. Well, let's start with step one. The first thing we need to do is go to a bank and get a secure credit card. It's secured because the bank secures the credit card credit limit with the money you already have in your bank account as collateral. You want to look for a bank that offers zero fees. So it has to be absolutely free in order to stay with building your credit for free. Step two, once we get our card, we go and we use it. And when the statement comes at the end of the month, you're going to pay it off. You're not going to roll over any credit. You're just going to pay off the monthly balance, and you will do this every month. Now, at this point, I want to bring up a myth. I've heard it several times, but I've seen no proof that it actually benefits you. But carrying a balance and paying your bank interest actually improves your credit score. Again, that's a myth. I've never heard it. In fact, I can't find anywhere online or through any of the documentation that any of my credit card companies send me every time they change their terms that it says carrying a balance and paying interest means I improve my credit score. So save the money on interest and pay off your credit card balance in full every month. Now here's a tip. You don't need to max out your card. Just make a few simple small charges. I used mine as a gas card. Then at the end of the month, you pay it off in full. I recommend you also go online and set up automatic payments so that you directly pay your accounts inside the bank's system and you pay it the day it's owed. No need to try to wait till you get a statement in the mail or any of those things. Just go online, set up the automatic payments, and it gets paid automatically. Now, step three. We're going to repeat step two. We're going to make small charges and then we're going to pay it off at the end of the month. And we're going to do that consistently for 8 months. So in step three, we want to build that credit history. And the only way we're going to do it is we're going to have to pay off the small amounts that we're charging, such as if we use the card as a gas card, we want to pay off all the balance at the end of the month. And we do this again for 8 months. Now you might be saying, hey, I've heard as little as 4 months, maybe 6 months. I've heard it too. But I want to maximize our chances of actually now getting a credit card. That means some bank is going to lend us credit. So if we're just patient, and you think about it, waiting an extra 2 months, you're only waiting 60 days. So if you look at it in that perspective, the 6 months versus 8 months time window, it's only 60 days. But your chances of getting approved for actual credit increase dramatically. I wish there was a formula out there or there was a chart or a bank would say, hey, if you did XYZ, I would give you more credit. I have yet to find it. I'm just talking about not only my experience, but my wife's experience, my family members' experience, and most of my friends' experience. That 6 to 8 months, yes, that's the general window, but 8 months seems to be the best window. Step 4. We've waited the 8 months. We've paid off our balance every month consistently. Now it's time to apply for our second card. Now this is going to be an actual credit card. Here's a tip for step 4. You want to find a credit card that, first of all, has to be free. We do not want to pay annual fees. Second, we also want rewards. I prefer cash back. There's a few credit cards out there that do offer cash back rewards, such as 2% off all purchases or 1% off all purchases and 2% off groceries and gas, things like that. Look around, see what's available, and make a decision and apply. Step 5. Once again, we're going to wait 8 months, and now we're going to apply for our third card. Now, this card is, again, a credit card. We're going to follow all the same tips that we did in step 4. Now to step 6, which is repeat step 5. But this time, we will begin credit card churning. Basically, we're going to look for cards that once we get approved for credit and they give us the card, they also give us a reward. This is where you get your rewards for free airline tickets, or they give you a bunch of cash as an incentive after you made your first 3 purchases, or you made a minimum amount of charges on your card. That's what we're looking for. You need to remember those rules when you apply for the card. And then we're just going to wait every 8 months and we're going to apply for another one. I can honestly say I've done this and I've gotten free vacations out of it. And I'm a family of 4. So be patient, hunt the great deals. There are plenty of resources online from blogs that you can read. And again, this is all legit. You're not doing anything wrong. Just make sure that every time you get a credit card, you purchase things in a responsible manner. You wait till you get your statement. You pay off the full statement at the end of the month, and you repeat that over and over. Now, once you have a couple of credit cards in your hand, let's say you have 4 credit cards, you might only just need to use 1 credit card a month. That means the other 3, you don't make any purchases on it. And I've done this. I have credit cards that are locked up in a safe that I use maybe once every 6 months. Because as long as I make 1 purchase a year, the credit card company doesn't cancel my card. So I make sure I use it once a year. And there's normally no amount required on that 1 purchase a year. So I'll go and I'll buy something for lunch. And that's that one-time credit card purchase. And I usually do that. I usually take all the cards out. I'll go to the supermarket. I'll buy groceries. Then I'll go over to the liquor store side and I'll use another credit card and I'll buy something there. Then I'll go and put gas on another card. That way I make that one purchase per year on that credit card and I make them all at the same time. Also, when it comes at the end of the month that I have to reconcile the bills and make all the payments, I'm only doing it once a year for all those credit cards. That's it. Now you know how to build your credit, so go out there and tackle the world.
That's it. Thank you for watching. That concludes today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video, I ask that you please share it with just one friend. That way we can help spread the word. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel down below and smash that like button, as well as hit the notification bell down below so that you're notified the next time I post another video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.